I remember the war 30 years ago, but I can still close my eyes and picture everyone, my comrades fighting against the Nazi invader. There was the old sergeant major, there was this strange fella called Martinov. Both claimed to be NKVD, but I had my doubts. It was myself. I'd been separated from my unit in 1941 and had marched across vast hinterlands until I met these two near Stalingrad. Okay, this is the situation, comrades. We're here near the hospital and the railway depot. The Germans are here where the bottles are. There. If we get surrounded, there's no escape. We're gonna have to hide out unless we want to make a break and head for the nearest bridge. The nearest bridge is here, across the river. If the bridge gets captured, that's it. There's no escape.
Hi, Sergeant Major.
Hey, Comrade K.
Comrade, I'm about to go on patrol.
Any luck with food? Any chickens or pigs you managed to scrounge round from the peasants?
I think Sergeant Svanin has got some pig meat in the fridge.
He's got it there. Good. We can
See,
even
Comrade, you're
prepare
having a
it for
good
later.
drink. I'm about to go on patrol and look for German soldiers.
Trying to kill some of them fascist pigs for us. Get the revenge for what they did to our sacred motherland.
Aye, Captain. Sergeant Major.
Be successful.
Yep.
Be successful.
Okay.
You have good luck.
I'll see you in a while.
Thank you, Private.
Comrade, move. That really hurts, comrade. Can you go? Comrade, move. Let's go. the
New recruit.
old factory, tractor factory.
Ah,
Come, Conrad,
In
sit
the
down, sit down. Have a
NKVD.
drink, Conrad. Have a drink, Conrad. Sit down, have a drink.
straight.
Have a drink, Conrad.
Comrade.
Drink, Conrad.
Yes.
Drink, Conrad. Drink.
What's your name, comrade?
Podolski.
Podolski. And we have too many traitors from there joining the Germans.
Well, Conrad, why
Where
are
do you
you
come
why
from?
are
Why
you
you
in the
not
tractor
with your
factory?
Where's your unit?
Uh,
Where's your unit? What happened to you? Tell us your story.
don't know.
Do you trust him, Sergeant Major? Do you think he
Leave
looks
him out of
okay,
it.
Sergeant Major?
He looks okay to
He looks like
himself.
I think I smashed him in the head.
We can leave that for
Where's your
later once he's
gun?
drunk.
Gun.
At least give him the right to drink.
Here?
How many Germans did you kill?
No.
None. We're fighting the great patriotic war.
No.
And you've killed none.
9. That's not 9. Yeah, 9.
Nine is better than none. 9 is better than none. Okay, Private K. Take it easy on the young comrade here. He must have had a terrible time being experienced with fighting the fascists.
Well,
Let
he
me
looks
have
like a
private
fascist
talk
to
with
me.
him. I want a
Sergeant
private
Major.
talk. I'll private talk with him and see what I get from him. You go and make us a meal, and then we can.
Okay,
eat
Sergeant
together.
Major.
Okay, comrade. Be done. Okay, Comrade Levinskov. Okay, comrade. Please, tell us your story. What's been happening on your side of the front?
Well, so far so quiet on the Western Front. The fighting enemy is literally frozen to death because they weren't wearing woolly vests.
No. What happened to your unit?
They got scrambled.
No. You got lost, I take it.
Behind the enemy front line. Yeah.
I lost all of my unit fighting the evil fascists. I lost them all. And a grenade came off my end. I lost conscience. They must have taken me for dead if there was any survivors, and that was it. I had to find some new people. And we had to join up as partisans here. So we're made up of all different people. We got some sailors, we got some infantry, we got me for NKVD, and you, NKVD too. And we're not easy people to get on with NKVD. I think we better stick together as NKVDs so we can keep the discipline in the unit and carry on the fight and get more recruits.
Yeah, my name is Martinov and I'm from Siberia.
From Mongolian Estrak, I take it. Yeah. I'm from Leningrad myself, but my origins are from Tajikistan, so you could say we're neighbours. Tajikistan and Siberia. But we're all Russians together, fighting a sacred war for our sacred motherland, and to kick the invaders out, to totally smash the fascist vermin, the German swine. They're coming in to invade our sacred motherland and doing the cruelties that they've done to our sacred peoples. So together we fight for Mother Russia and for Soviet system, which is the best system in the world, best friends of the world proletariat. Don't you agree, comrade?
Yeah.
and so we shall fight.
Hi, comrades.
Ah, comrade, was you successful?
Yep, I've got the.
Successful? Ah, from the German supplies.
Yep.
Ah, brilliant.
Very good, very good. Let me put the rifle down.
Better in our hands than in theirs.
Certainly, certainly. So, I'm sorry, comrade, for being a bit aggressive at the start, but you don't know
He's a
with
good
all the people.
fellow.
Yeah, sorry, comrade.
He's
sorry,
a good
comrade.
fellow.
So here's one,
From Siberia.
and here's the other,
Harsh
comrade.
territory. So we share it together. Snake bite.
Make special drink.
Make special drink.
What's it called? Snake bite.
Snake bite.
And I have this.
Best
drink as well.
medicine. Best
Cheers,
medicine
comrade.
from the
Cheers,
shell
comrade.
wounds.
Cheers, comrade.
Best medicine from the shell wounds.
Let's drink a toast to Stalin,
To
our
Comrade
glorious
Stalin.
leader.
Our glorious leader to Comrade Stalin.
Comrade Stalin.
Comrade Stalin. Comrade Stalin.
Stalin.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
Hurrah!
Hurrah!
Hurrah!
Hurrah!
Comrade Stalin. And we are making our special drink. How do you know about this decadent Western drink?
I got it out from some of our prisoners.
Oh, very interesting, comrade. Very interesting, comrade.
From the prisoners, I made them talk.
I think Comrade
There we go.
Martinov needs to
These
make some
snake
snake
bite
bite
as
as
well.
well.
They get some of that shell shock out of him. We soon make a good warrior out of him and get him remember from his training. Make a good warrior out of comrades here.
The old Sergeant Major loved to tell us stories about the early days of the war, when he was in a trench waiting for the Germans to attack. You could hear the machine gun fire in the distance. How the fear built up inside him when the Germans would attack. They took no prisoners. None of the fortifications the Russians had prepared were adequate to stop the German panzers from attacking in force. All we could do was, as the old Sergeant Major said, was to cower in our trenches whilst we heard the gunfire in the distance. Distant woods, the vast hinterland of Russia.
Well, comrade, how's your gammy leg?
Feeling slightly better, thank you. Slightly better.
Bloody
The
Germans
shell shock.
throwing grenades at us at the start of
Yeah.
the war. It's only now that we can have our
Hopefully,
revenge.
yeah, we got our Stalin harmonica to play beautiful music back to them. Beautiful music back to them.
And we have new tanks, the T-34,
Yes,
KV-1,
yes.
and soon we're going to have the T-34-85, which is upgraded with a more powerful 85mm gun, comrade.
Yeah, and a stronger engine.
Yep.
Yes, sweet music to my ears. Sweet music to my ears. We'll be playing it for them soon.
Yeah, comrade. Well, comrade, have you got any vodka?
Ah, I have some.
Shall I get it for you? Don't get up, sir.
We need the glass, or should we drink straight from the bottle? Straight from the bottle, comrade. Straight from the bottle.
It's a lovely bottle you have here. Good bottle of Russian vodka.
Russian vodka. The red vodka, special one.
Come on, comrade Martinov, drink up, drink up.
Hey, comrade.
Cheers, cheers. Down the hatch.
Down the hatch.
Death to Germans.
Death to the German fascist pigs.
Let the triumph of the Communist People's Party be.
Yes.
Yep.
and they will see the light, the people of the world, and they will rise up against their masters, and they too could have a glorious socialist motherland, just like ours, just like ours.
And enjoy the purges of Stalin, the famines of Stalin. Only joking, of course, comrade.
You've been reading too much of that propaganda from the West. We'll soon teach them, these decadent imperialist pigs from the West. Once we've beaten the Germans, we can take on the other imperialists, I'm sure. We'll take on the other imperialists. And we totally
Half
crush
of
them.
Europe will soon be under
Totally.
our yoke.
Totally crush them. The Soviet firepower. I remember time, comrade, when I was in Smolensk, that we were fighting the tanks, big Tiger tanks. Our guns couldn't penetrate the armor because the armor was too strong and our guns were far too weak. It was best used on the infantry. He done a good job on infantry, our guns. So, luckily we had some sticky stuff. And we had to sacrifice ourselves running up to the tanks when it was machine gunning us. Machine gunning, plenty fall on my left, plenty fall on my right. I don't know how, but I never got hit. I got up to the tank, placed a sticky bomb, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom! It smashed the Tiger tank into 1,000 pieces, fascist bastards. Comrade, what's your story?
Yes, this comrade. Well, basically to begin with, I was on patrol with half a dozen men were killed by the Nazis. See, I didn't realise the trick that was involved. When one was going up the hillside, we were going up the hillside with a wounded man, so I thought. And under the Geneva Convention, you can't shoot them, can you?
No.
They can't present a wounded man.
No.
And then after a while, all hell broke loose. Within the so-called stretchers, there was a whole stash of weapons. Before I knew it, everyone around me was totally killed one by one.
Crafty bastards.
Yeah.
And they got you near, they got you all.
Except for me, of course. I knew perhaps something wasn't quite right, so I went and hid up a hill.
Did they grenade you, like they done to me?
No.
Almighty bang. And then it was out. Bastards.
Yeah.
But luckily you survived, and you're with me, comrade. You're in our unit now. You're a brother, you're a comrade. You're in our unit now. And together we will fight the fascist bastard and kick them out of our sacred motherland.
I'm still a bit shell-shocked about this.
It will be over soon. It will blow over. Don't worry. We will take care of you. You are Russian. You will survive. Us Russians are a strong people. We will survive and we will conquer. Smash the enemy under our feet. We will break their horns, shatter them completely. We will exterminate them all, eliminate them from history. And our glorious socialist motherland, with Comrade Stalin, we will be glorified. And we will free the world from the imperialist oppressors. Well, Comrade Stalin, comrade. Comrade Stalin.
Oh yeah.
Comrade Stalin. Hurrah! Hurrah!
Wait there. Let's run back over there. Come on, move, move. Move, move.
Did you know before the war, I was just a painter and decorator in Leningrad. Painted all the flats for the people. And not only that, even the stores. We painted the wallpapers, the walls, painted them. And we make them look nice and decent. I was proud of what I did before the war. Me and my former comrades there, we were proud of our job, proud of our trade. We made this country, we built it up from nothing. We made it what it is today.
We made it into a modern country.
Into a modern country. We brought it, which Comrade Stalin's 5 years plans. We brought this country from nothing
out of
into
peasantry,
out of peasantry, and the serfdom into a free, socialist, workers'
Utopia.
country. We brought it into the 20th century. The people's country. Our country.
Well, Comrade
What's your story?
Martinsky, what did you do before the war?
Well,
What? You worked in a well?
I was working in the fields.
The
Yeah.
fields? What were you, a peasant?
Peasant?
How could a peasant become an NKVD officer?
No, actually, I mean, it was my subject for I used to attend to work in the fields. This is my cover. You know, I have to give some elements. I mean,
Do you have any education in the police?
Obviously, Comrade, look at the way he talks. He talks quite rather posh.
You must have
Very
been,
well
I
spoken.
believe you was a policeman before the war. Wasn't you a policeman?
He's very
yeah,
well
that is
spoken.
correct.
I knew it. I
Oh,
could
that's
tell a
before they
policeman.
had the NKGB, was
A
it?
policeman before the war.
He doesn't speak like us. He speaks so much better than us.
He does.
So
More
much-
educated.
He's soft-spoken and quite reserved.
It was, if he wasn't a policeman, I'd say he's a school teacher.
His words are measured,
Very tall words, strong words.
whereas we, being more ignorant,
Common people, workers with our hands.
we tend to shout louder and, you know,
We work with our hands.
yeah.
With our hands.
Strangely, I worked in a clothes shop.
Maybe one that I have painted and decorated.
Perhaps, Comrade, we never know. We never know.
If it's Stalingrad, I was there, I painted it, I decorated it.
Unfortunately, Comrade, it was Moscow.
We have a branch in Moscow too.
Let's drink some more.
Comrade Stalin.
Comrade
Victory
Stalin.
for the Soviet system.
Cheers,
Victory for
mate.
Soviets.
Cheers,
Kapla.
Governor. Cheers, Governor.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
Kapla.
That's Vidania.
Yeah. We drink enough to numb the pain of the cold cold. I feel there's another kind of Bolshevik revolution going on.
Yeah, we'll carry on the revolution from stage to stage. With Comrade Stalin's 5 years plan, we got a good captain at the wheel to guide us, to make our socialism progress to greater and greater glory.
Socialism in one country as opposed to Trotsky, which he believed in permanent revolution.
He was a traitor. He was a madman.
Trotsky was a madman.
He was a madman. And
who organised the Red Army in the Civil War?
He started off well, but he went astray.
How did he go astray? He led. If it wasn't for Trotsky, there'd be no Red Army victory in the.
He just disciplined it. He just disciplined the army. He just made it a good army. As a general of the army,
what about Kamenev, Simonov, and
they all sided with Trotsky. They were too soft. They all sided with Trotsky. They had elements of Trotskyism inside them. You know, they also went astray. They never went with common sense. They never followed Stalin. Only by following Comrade Stalin, we can make our country great. That we can have common sense in our country.
Socialism in one country.
Socialism in one country as an example to others. That other countries, the workers become jealous. They too want their socialism. They too will rebel and fight their imperialist oppressors. And they too could become socialists like us. By following the teachings of Comrade Stalin.
Share the dream of
socialism.
Utopia we live in.
Precisely, and such a glorious motherland that we live in today.
Cheers, comrade. Cheers, comrade.
I've seen the good work that was done in Latvia. I've been to Latvia, painted and decorated in Latvia. We had a section in Latvia. I painted in Latvia. Good people, honest people, simple people, but good socialists. Good socialists.
Come on, comrade, drink up. There's plenty of booze to drink up.
That's right. We take back what the German fascist pigs stole from us. We take back and enjoy what is really ours.
I tell you what, you know, I mean, that's like a good vodka meal, and everybody kicks out.
Yes, precisely.
Hey, comrade, it's time for some food.
I heard that you got some pig. Slaughter the pig, drain it. With the blood, we can make sausages. And with the rest of it, we could roast the pig. With some potatoes and some rice and some beans that we garnered from the peasants. You paid the peasants, I hope. You paid the peasants. You didn't cheat the peasants. We need them on our side.
Instead of rubles.
That's right. On our side, not on their side.
Talking about rubles, mate. Doesn't he owe you?
Have you got the 10 rubles? Wait, you wasn't too successful in the outing today. Yes.
10 rubles.
We leave that for later. How about smoke? Do you smoke, comrade?
Well, Sergeant Major, when in Rome.
When in Moscow. When in Smolensk. We do what the Smolenskans do. And the pretty women. We do what the Kurskans do.
Yep.
That's it. And when in Siberia, we freeze. Hey, comrade, our comrade from Siberia.
Come on, comrade, drink up. You're lightweight. Drink up, comrade.
I just want to drink to forget my account ticket.
Nothing to report, sir. It's all quiet.
comrade.
It's all quiet.
So the area's been totally cleared from the fascist pigs.
This
That
guy
is
did
good.
well out there.
That's
He
good.
did well. Go
That is
sit
good.
down. Have a
Did
drink.
well.
Have a drink.
And have something to eat.
He did really well out there.
Yeah, we have something to eat there before the main meal is cooked.
Was this
This is something,
here, comrade? Eat some food.
yeah, this is something from our local peasants, our fellow comrades,
Greens.
have done for us. So we have to thank them very much for their contributions for the Soviet war effort. Yeah. So comrades, you have anything to report with your latest inspection of the area?
All clear, comrade.
All clear of the enemy?
No signs of any German soldiers.
None of the fascist pigs?
No.
So we've been very successful in our presentation of, of the area, cleared of all enemy.
Our new comrade was very useful on
Very
patrol.
useful. Good comrade. I told you, we'll get you together again. We'll get you together. You'll be better than before. You'll be better. You do good with us here. All clear of the report. So that'll be good. And we'll take radio that through to the head office. To the head office.
Now it's time for dinner, comrade.
It's time for dinner.
What are we having?
We have a good joint of pork we got from the peasants. And we got some potatoes and vegetables. And we even have some rice and beans.
Sounds magnificent. comrade.
Magnificent. Yes, we will feast as kings. We will feast as
Sure, there'll
kings.
be plenty of vodka.
Plenty of vodka to refill, yes. Plenty of vodka to refill. We'll have the comrades started all glory
To the
to our
Soviet Union.
flag. Our Soviet motherland. To our Soviet motherland.
Salute, comrade.
Come, comrades, stand up and salute.
Oh, Lord.
Come
Oh,
on.
gosh.
And salute. Our glorious
Patriotic
motherland.
struggle of the
Hurrah!
Soviet
3
people
times
against
hurrah!
the Nazi war machine.
Precisely. 3 times hurrah!
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 Yeah, power to the people.
Power to the people. Power to the
Power
people.
to the people.
Hurrah!
Okay, let's get the pork in the oven then, comrade.
Well done. There we
Cheers.
go.
Let's go.